You guys are German,
Yeah,
right? Which place in Germany?
Leipzig.
How far is it from? Well, I've
From
been to
Berlin.
I've
It's
been to
like,
Munich.
oh, I'm
Oh,
originally
it's
from Munich.
3 hours
Oh, I
from
love Munich,
Munich or
man. The
something.
bar culture and everything.
But
The
it's
beer.
expensive. Yeah, that's true.
I
But
loved
very
it.
expensive.
That was a long time ago. So I was there for about a couple of days, and I had a good blast over there. And a lot of
And a
beer.
lot of beers.
Lot of beer.
That's
Of
why.
course.
That's why.
Was it
But-
Oktoberfest?
No, it wasn't Oktoberfest.
But
I think
without
that gets
beers,
really
it's not
wild
good.
and it's crazy.
Yeah.
So before that, just before Oktoberfest is when I went. So I'm also going to show you a cherry, which is named after a German village.
We
I don't know
saw
if you
it
know
in the
that.
video.
Yeah, you said, but we
Yeah.
didn't know it in
Yeah,
the village.
we've never heard
Yeah,
about this
yeah.
village.
Heidelfinger.
Yeah, something like that.
So we had a German guy over here, Tom, 2-3 years ago,
Yeah.
and we were just tagging that time. He said, "What are you tagging?" I said, "This is Heidelfinger. This is the name of the variety." He said, "Oh, it's a village in Germany."
Yeah, it can be a village, but it's not a word.
Yeah, not really.
No, no,
yeah,
it's not.
that's true.
It doesn't
That's
mean
true.
anything in German.
No,
No,
Okay,
it's
fine.
like the same in English. If you say
Okay.
idle finger,
We'll,
it's
we'll,
like,
we'll,
doesn't mean
research, we'll
anything.
research on that. All right. So all that we need to do is you understand about fruit, sorry, the pollen, how it works.
Yeah, more or less.
Yeah, I think
How?
so.
Like how the pollination works.
How the pollination works. General pollination, not specific to cherries. How does it work?
I mean, you need the
Isabel?
genes of
Yeah.
one plant and of another plant. And yeah, that's how
So you have male and
pollinate it.
female ones. Like, well, they are switcher.
Okay, no, I'll just tell you this, and we'll go to the plants one by one. Fruit trees, especially cherries, plums, apples, and pears,
Yeah,
they
they're
are
both-
not self-fertile.
Yeah, of
What
course.
does that mean? That means that this flower will not be able to fertilize itself except by an external agency.
Yeah,
What is that external agency?
Well, it's bees mostly.
yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Bees?
Oh, and you said you have two that are self. How's it called?
Pollinizing. I
Yeah,
don't know.
self. Like two cherry trees here on this farm
Yeah, so
that
that
are
true.
not cross-pollinated.
So cross pollination is ideal even for flowers which are self fertile. You always need a different genetic trait to come into your system. You get a better cherry, you get a good quality cherry, and that's how it works.
Yeah,
Now, with especially with cherries, apples, pears, and plums, the not only are the flowers not self fertile,
yeah,
which means that they cannot fertilize themselves, they need two things. One is the bees, but they also need pollen from a genetically compatible
very.
cherry.
Yeah.
Because they need the pollen from a genetically compatible flower to come onto that flower to fertilize it.
Yeah,
Otherwise, either it will not fertilize at all,
of course.
or if it fertilizes, the quality of the fruit is not going to be that good.
And not all varieties of cherries can fertilize other cherries. No?
Absolutely. So that's why we are going to be taking out these flowers from what is called universal pollinizers.
Yeah.
And there are a couple of varieties in cherries, couple of varieties in plums, couple of varieties
Of course.
in other fruit trees that are called universal pollinizers. So that's where we are going to be taking the flowers from. Because they're universal pollinizers, they will be able to fertilize every variety of cherries that I have on the farm. And I have almost 20 different varieties
Wow.
of cherries.
Oh.
Okay. So we are looking at taking out the full blossoms
Yeah.
only.
Yes.
Okay, so take out only the full blossoms like this one.
Oh, and I was wondering, the bees that are flying around here, are they mostly like bees that go to apple trees and not to cherry trees?
No, the so with the bees, the good thing with the bees is that bees, they want diversity always. Bees always love diversity.
Yeah.
Bees don't like monoculture. Bees like different kinds of flowers. So they're going to flit from this tree to the next tree. It's also going to go on any flowers that
On
you
the
have in the
ground.
understory. They go everywhere. To actually maintain a healthy population of bees, you need a diversity also. You know about this, no? The bee population across the world is
Of
plummeting.
course.
Yeah.
You know the reason?
Well,
Because of monoculture and like
Absolutely.
pesticides, of course, also.
Yeah, monoculture is another reason because bees, for them to be healthy, they need pollen and they also need nectar from different varieties of flowers, different types of flowers, different colored flowers. So if you have a monoculture, they get only one kind, and that becomes a problem.
Hmm.
And you know, that's why we have these tags over here, Milan. How do you
Yeah.
pronounce it? Milan?
Milan, yes.
Milan. So
Oh,
Milan
Milan.
and Isabel, that's why we have all these tags, because these tags tell us what variety of tree it
Yeah,
is.
of course,
Otherwise, because I've got 20 different varieties of
Uh-huh.
cherries, it can get really confusing. I need to know exactly where my pollinizer is,
Yeah.
right? So that's why it's tagged. This particular one, by the way, you know the name of this one? It's called Sonata.
Sonata.
Yeah.
Why do you have 20 varieties?
Because I can extend my harvest throughout the year.
Ah, so
Some of
they,
them
okay,
bloom
yeah,
early,
got you.
they harvest early. Some of them they come into harvest later.
Yes.
So I have extended my harvest period like that.
Yes.
From
You always have fresh cherries.
from late May till late June, I have some cherries on the farm. If I had just one variety, again, monoculture.
Mhm.
If I had a monoculture of just one variety of cherries, then what would happen? I would have to harvest them all at once.
Yes.
Not only that, Isabel, I would have to take care of them all at once. And cherries, they don't have a good shelf life, which
No,
means
you
that
can't start.
if I delay the harvest by say 1 or 2 days, they will rot on the branches.
Yeah.
So I have spread the
Yes.
harvest by having these varieties. Whatever come into season, I pick them, I store them, I eat them, consume them, send it to the market, and then the next batch of variety comes into season, and that's how it goes along.
Yeah.
So
makes
this is
sense.
what we have followed also for apricots and our other plums, apples,
All for the
everything.
apples.
Yeah. Look at the formation of this cherry tree, by the way. Look at the formation.
It's like
The
a
formation,
star.
it's like a, yeah, you can call it a star. It's basically an open center formation.
Yes.
There's nothing in the center. And the reason is that when you have an open center like this, there's nothing in the center.
Yeah.
All these branches are radiating in different directions, so they're getting equal amount of sunlight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
And sunlight is what all fruit trees want, all
Of
the
course,
fruits
of
want,
course.
right? So this way there will also be a good circulation of air over here. And also, it's going to
Yeah.
be easy. I won't need a ladder over here ever, because
But
these
you can
branches,
just reach it.
I'm just going to pick from here, pick from here, pick from there. If it was going up like that, I would need a ladder
Yes.
eventually.
This would be challenging. No?
Absolutely. So less labor.
Yes.
And we also have these guests who come to the farm, to our property over here. They book what are called, we call them all you can eat berry and fruit picking
Nice.
tours. So they can
Yeah.
book these fruit picking tours and they can come and they can easily, like small children come,
Yeah.
they can easily pick from this branch. And
But you're not doing the same with the apple trees, or are you?
so that's a commercial orchard, that's an old orchard.
Yeah.
I'm doing it also with the apple trees.
Oh,
I'll show you the
okay.
apple trees over here.
Yeah.
They're also dwarfing.
Okay.
Except their formation is not like that, because we also have to work around the natural propensity of a tree.
Of
We
course.
cannot say, oh, I'm going to shape it like an apple tree, or we cannot shape an apple tree like a cherry tree.
Yeah.
We have to follow their natural tendency, their natural propensity, basically mold it around its own nature,
Yes.
right? That's how it works. I think we got enough.
Yeah.
Let's go and we'll start. So obviously, see, you have this cherry tree over here.
Yeah.
This is a pollinizer. We will not pollinate, we won't bother about pollinating, hand pollinizing this particular tree, because this is a cherry tree also,
It's
because
quite close, of
very
course.
close.
Yeah.
So we are hoping that the bees are going to do all the job. So we are doing this only to trees which are far away from these pollinizers. So this tree, I introduced you this tree as a sonata, as a pollinizer.
Yeah.
This is a pollinizer. This is whatever pollen is in these flowers over here.
Yes.
That pollen is viable. That pollen is the pollen that all the other varieties need for producing cherries.
Yes. It's like a more natural variety, isn't it?
The technical word for it is pollinizer. It's a pollinizer. So this is one of them. I've got 4 different pollinizers on the farm.
Are you planning to plant them also down there? Like,
Absolutely, I
Okay.
should.
Yeah.
I can also graft one of the branch of the different varieties that I have with this particular variety. So that particular tree will have a branch of sonata bearing the sonata flowers. So that will do my pollination for me. Pollination, we need two things: bees, but bees are not good enough if
Yeah.
you don't have pollinizers, because you need genetic compatibility
Of
for
course.
pollination to happen. So you also need pollinizers. Pollinizer is a tree itself. Pollinators are agents,
Yeah.
like the bees, bumblebees, honeybees. All right.
Yeah.
I hope we can find some in the farm today, and I'll show you. And you'll see they're always at work, busy as the bee.
Oh, it's here. They're right in
Lovely.
the
So
flower.
there it is. Now this bee is going to go to hundreds of flowers, okay, and hopefully it's also going to land on some of these flowers over here nearby.
Will, I guess.
All right, so it's going to
Yes.
flit from one tree to the other, and it's going to do the job for us. So we're not going to worry about trees which are very close by. We're going to go further afield where we think that the bee is not going to be able to reach,
Yes.
taking the pollen from this one. All right, should we go?
Yeah.
Come, we go this way, further away. This particular one, we can now start the pollination process,
Okay.
pollinizing process rather. Okay, yeah, the pollination is umbrella term for it. Okay, so should we start?
Yes, you also want some?
Yeah, so you
We should
take
do
the flower.
different branches.
Yeah, different branches, otherwise it gets confusing. So it's all radiating in different directions. You can take one branch and work your way top down or down top, whatever
Yeah.
works for you.
Yeah.
And then you can simply throw it away. All done?
Yeah.
This tree is done?
Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome. I've got some leftovers over here. We'll go to the next tree. Which one is that? We can go over there. So we have to mimic the bees.
Yes. You're way faster than I am.
Doesn't matter. I'll get used to it. A lot of humming of bees, no?
Yeah.
That's a good sign.
My bees.
Hopefully they don't get mad that we're stealing their job.
I know. They're interested only in the nectar and the pollen.
Yeah.
So the strawberries over here, as the understory. So this is
Oh,
the idea.
yes.
The idea here is to have a diversity not only of fruit trees over here, but also to have things growing on the ground that makes it a diverse kind of an ecosystem.
Mm.
So we have an undergrowth of. Can you identify any other plant over here apart from strawberries?
Mm,
Oh yeah, the garlic.
Yes.
yeah.
All right. So we
That's
also
what
have
we
the
know.
garlic. Now we have something else growing over here, which is a nitrogen fixer, which fixes nitrogen in the soil. Something that we didn't sow, growing naturally over here. Can you identify that plant? It grows in Germany as well.
It's the
This
what's the
one,
name?
Yeah.
I don't know.
The
Clover leaf.
Clover. It's clover.
Or
All right.
clover.
So
yeah.
clover fixes nitrogen in the soil. So we are going to encourage clover here as well. So clover is good. It's also going to keep the soil moist. If you put your hand over here, it's going to be kind of cool, no?
Yeah, you feel it, of course.
And some moisture. So that's what it is. We're going to encourage all that to be over here rather than weeds. So this is going to replace the weeds.
Yeah.
That's the idea. If you don't have anything over here, if nothing is covering the ground, what is going to happen is you're going to have a lot of weeds coming up.
Yes.
We need the right kind of plants coming over
And
here.
the ground is drying out.
Yeah. That's how. Should we go to the next tree then?
Yeah, we should.
No tag on this one?
I did not see any.
Okay, that's
No,
okay.
no luck.
Go to the next one.
That's a graft.
It's a graft.
Graft, yeah.
So this is what we do. This is the kind of a measure that we have taken to pollinize the cherry tree from next year onwards. This year we came in and we grafted this. This is coming from, you read the
Sonata,
name?
yeah.
Sonata.
Sonata.
Sonata is a pollinizer.
Yeah.
So we have taken a branch from the Sonata tree, a Sonata cherry tree, that variety, and we have grafted it over here. I think only a couple of weeks ago we grafted this. And after some time, obviously, we're going to take out the polythene and it's going to become this branch. And this branch is going to be the branch of Sonata tree, the pollinizer, bearing all the flowers, and it will pollinate.
That's
This
very
is quite
smart.
fascinating.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's really fascinating.
that it just grows on this tree.
Yeah, so we won't need to do what we are doing today. It'll save us time, right? So we need
Cool.
pollinizers for
Yeah.
a good harvest.
Yeah.
So that's why we need to do this.
That's so cool that it's actually working. Like that will connect at some point.
It will. It has already connected.
yeah,
See, it's already
yeah, of
getting
course,
some
it's getting
carbohydrates
water.
because the buds are breaking.
Yeah.
So it's already getting some of the
Yeah.
juices from the tree, right?
So-
Nice water.
Right. Some of the energy is already going in.
Yeah.
So this is an indication, and now this is going to become the pollinizer, and hopefully. And why have we kept it towards this side? Because this is the sunny side. The bees in the morning will come here first,
And
ideally,
then go to
and
the
then we'll
rest
go
of
to the
Yeah.
other flowers over here.
Yeah.
We don't want it hidden somewhere. We want it
Yeah.
right exposed. This is south facing. That's where the sun is mostly.
Yeah.
And the bees come over here in the morning, hopefully, and sit on
Oh.
the flowers and then go and pollinate the entire tree. So this
That's
will save our time.
smart. That's really smart.
Except that I should have done it 2 years ago.
Well, but better now than
Better late
never.
than
Never,
never.
yes.
Yeah.
Late.
I can hear some, but I don't see.
You get fast.
Are you planning to get bees in the future, like bee stocks for honey?
To answer your question about bees, one is that obviously when you say you get your bees, where do we get the bees from? The bees are basically coming from an area where they are not native to this part of the world.
Yeah.
So that's an
true.
artificial way of introducing bees to your farm. The name of the bee that we sort of get over here, the
Yeah.
boxes that we get over here, that's
Free
called Apis mellifera.
Yeah.
That's an Italian bee. So the
Ah.
breeders over here, the bee breeders, they get those bees, and those bees boxes are kept all over the place, and a lot of bees die.
Yeah,
Okay,
they
this
because
doesn't sound
also
good.
they're not-
don't
they're not-
use-
They're not
yeah,
used
they're
to
not
this
used to this
environment.
kind of an environment. They're not native.
Free
The better alternative is to get a good habitat for the native bees.
And what do they need?
They need-
Except of flowers.
they
do they
need
need
flowers.
some space where they can live?
What?
Like, I don't know, woods or like those walls, those dry walls.
Or like a beestock, like
What you really need, what bees need is they need food and shelter, right?
Yeah.
So we,
like a shelter.
what that means is we have to preserve their habitat. Their source of food we know is flowers, because that's what's producing all the pollen, and that's what's producing all the nectar.
yeah.
All right, but this is going to flower only for a month or so. After that, what happens in winters? In winters, we have native shrubs over here which flower in the winters. So we need to preserve
Yeah.
them. We cannot sort of say, okay, fine, we want the bees only when we have cherry blossom. After that, we don't need the bees, because the bees
Yeah,
colonies,
this
they will
doesn't work,
collapse.
of course.
Yeah.
They will die off, and then we'll have to import bees. We'll have to get bees onto the farm. These Apis mellifera bees. The native bee that we have over here is called the Apis cerana bee. That's the native Asiatic bee, and that's the one that we need over here, because that is more active over here. Even in cooler temperatures, it will come out and it will do all the pollination for you. It's more faster. If you see a bee over here which is fast and which is slimmer, that is
It's
actually the
also
native bee.
The
quite
endemic.
black, isn't it? Like it's less yellow than the European ones.
That I haven't noticed. I'll have a look at it now.
Yeah, for me
Put
it
this
looks
in my head.
slimmer too.
Yeah.
Like it looks quite different.
Yeah, so that is the bee which is native to this place. When anything is native to this place, means it's going to do a better job at survival as well.
Of course.
and that's what
of
we want.
course.
So we need their habitat. Habitats are what? Shrubs and forests, of course. So that's what we need. We
Yeah.
need these flowering plants to remain all over the place. That's how it is. So have you done this tree already?
Yeah, I did my branches at least.
That-
Yes.
You didn't have too many
Branches,
flowers.
Oh no,
by the way.
I did this. Yes.
You didn't have too many
You did that
flowers.
one
Yes.
and that one.
Yes.
This one is called Bigario. Oh, wait, hold on a second. Yeah, this particular one is called Bigario. These varieties are, by the way, Italian varieties. They come
Oh.
from Italy.
Yeah,
And,
it sounds quite Italian.
Yeah. So they
Most
come from there,
Italian, yeah.
and this definitely needs pollinizers. So
Okay.
that's what we're gonna do. The cherry flowers, as you might have noticed, they are the whitest of all the flowers, of all the fruit trees that we have over here, compared to, say, even the plum. Plums are also white, the flowers, but they're not as white. This is stark white.
Yeah.
So this is the first year that we're doing hand pollination. by the way.
But you did it for the apples, no?
No, we didn't do it for apples.
I also
We did it
this-
only for plums, but this
okay,
season.
Ah,
this
okay, it was
season.
also this season.
It's this season. We haven't done hand pollination before.
Oh, okay.
So this year we'll know.
So it's really interesting how it turns out.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So we'll see whether the higher branches fruit better or the lower branches. If the lower branches fruit better, we'll know why.
Yeah, that's true.
But you guys are tall enough so you can reach the higher branch. Wherever you can reach, you sort of.
We go, of course.
You also have to do these trees after every couple of days.
Oh, so you have to do it often?
Yeah, because see, I was telling you, this is yet to bloom.
Of course.
This is yet to bloom. This is yet to bloom. So all these flowers are going to come into full blossom in a couple of days. So we come again, the same flowers, and do the pollination over here.
I really want to try out the same in my parents' garden.
You should. I mean, now, but you need to first figure out what kind of varieties they have,
Yeah.
and then study. I mean, these are, by the way, another thing that is important is because since you are, you're in Europe, you have two kinds of cherries. You have sweet cherries. You also have sour cherries.
Sour cherries, yeah.
So the sour cherries are self-fertile. You don't need any pollination for them.
Oh, okay.
But for sweet cherries,
That's
you
why
need.
they are cheaper.
I don't know about that, but is your cherry in your? It's in your mom's garden, you said?
Yeah, it's a sweet one.
It's a sweet one?
Yeah.
It definitely needs a pollinizer, but maybe it's already is a self-fertile variety, so you need to figure out which one it is.
Yeah.
If it is self-fertile, then no problem.
That one is sunburst cherry.
And sunburst
Yeah.
is also a pollinizer.
Ah,
It's also
okay.
pollinated.
Yeah, so this is one of the 4 pollinizers I have. One is sonata that I've already taken the flowers from.
Yeah.
This is sunburst. Then there's one more which is lapins is another one. So this one is going to do the job over here for these trees. So we don't need to worry about this area as well as much. Maybe this tree we can do. That one over there. Over there.
The black star.
Ah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that black star. Unlike the other, like the apricots, for example, they grow in clusters. Look at them, like clusters.
Yeah.
There's going to be a cluster of cherries over here, cluster of cherries over here, cluster of cherries over here, all in clusters.
How did you learn about all of that? Like,
You have to
Where?
read. I think
okay.
reading, watching videos, that's how it is. It's also science, no, at the end of the day.
Yeah, of course.
Pollination is something that we study in school and then you can sort of practice it over here, except it becomes very specific over here to the trees that you're planting, trees, varieties that you have. Then you have to learn about the varieties that you have.
Yeah.
That's how it goes.
And you lived in Delhi, and this was your dream.
Yeah, I mean,
I
was a journalist once upon a time.
You had for a long time, or?
I was there for a very long time.
Yeah.
This is the cherry I was showing you, Sapil. Look at this. It's set.
Yeah, I saw it from there.
Sad that we are not here when the cherry is harvested.
You can come again or I'll send you pictures.
There's
what I
no
can
we want
do.
cherries. You can have cherries.
So see, with this formation, it becomes easy to do whatever work we are doing. Pollinizing, easy. Picking, easy. And then there is pruning that we do. What I'm doing with the other trees right now, as you saw me. It's easy. I don't need to climb anything. And this particular variety is going to tag over here. Heidelfinger. This is the variety that I was talking about.
Yes.
Yeah, the German village that one of our German volunteers said this was.
Oh, yeah, we need to check.
Heidelfinger, because you know,
Because
he said, yeah.
I only know Heidelberg, so maybe it's like
Heidelberg.
next to Heidelberg.
And there's Heidelbeere.
I need to also check the spelling. It says Heidelfinger. So Tom was the volunteer over here and he said that there's a village
Okay.
called Heidelfinger. So maybe you would not be knowing about all the villages in Germany,
Yeah, of
right?
course, like
So
definitely
maybe
not.
it was a village somewhere closer to where he lived.
Yeah, probably.
So anyway, you are pollinating a
are
German
lots
tree over
of-
here
Wow.
today.
We at home.
This one looks like. Does it have a tag? done this one easy.
Yeah.
Yes.